Hello, isang mapagpalang araw po muli sa aking mga viewers, followers at subscribers. Shout out po sa lahat ng mga nagpa-follow sa aking YouTube channel, Shiptor. So ngayon, nandito po kami sa York, England. So, isang linggo kami dito. So, alamin ko ang history nitong York, kung ano meron dito. So parang ano to, pre-reserve na nila yung building. Talagang so, aakyatin ko yan. So, papakita ko sa inyo kung anong meron dyan sa bundok nito. Na may na-structure na ano siya. Parang pinakalumang ano na siya. Yung mga kanyang structure, luma na. Nagbitak-bitak na. So, pre-reserve lang siya. So, Clifford's Tower pala ang pangalan nito. Ayun, so ayan siya. So yan ang loob niya. Preserve niya na lang. Okay. Talagang bundok pala talaga siya. Ginawang ano, damuhan yung paikot niya, tapos sa tuktok niya yun ang structure niya. Okay, pwedeng akatin yan. So ito yung mga museum building niya sana, Castle Museum. So maganda ang panahon ngayon, hindi maaraw, cloudy lang siya, pero medyo malamig. So, please like, share, and subscribe sa aking YouTube channel para lagi kayo updated sa aking mga video na ipinopost. So, sa bawat subscribe nyo, kayo po ay nakakatulong sa akin na katulong sa kapwa, dahil po ang aking YouTube channel is for charity. So, that time na kumikita na ako kay YouTube, lahat po nakikitain ko ay ibibigay ko sa kawang gawa. So, sa ngayon, nasa 191 subscriber pa lang ako. So, naway patuloy niya akong suportahan at i-follow ang aking YouTube channel. So ito yung building dito sa anong tawag nito is York Museum. So teka lang, ito maliit lang. So yung York ay napakaliit lang na town. So yung mga kalsada makikitid. So preserve lang talaga yung mga ano dito sa York, yung kalsada nila hindi na nilakihan. So ganun pa rin nung araw. So yan pong Clifford Tower. Ha? Oh, aakyat ako. So aakyatin ko ito. So, yung Clifford Tower niya. Ayan. So aakyatin natin. So tarik na tarik. Natin to. Dito na ako. So yan. Dito na nakatok-tok ng Clifford Tower. So ito yung surrounding dito ng York. Yan. Baba na ulit. Oh, yan na. Tarik na tarik, oh. So, maganda itong York na napunta namin dahil ito yung pala yung pinapanood ko sa series ng Vikings. So, hindi ko alam na talagang true story pala yung history ng Vikings. So dito pala sa York yung una-una nilang in-invade nung panahon. So in-invade ito ng mga Vikings nung panahon. So bago, after ng Viking, pumasok ngayon ang medieval So, talagang nagtaka rin ako sa history kasi hindi ko alam ito pinapanood ko sa series eh. Ito pala yung part ng England na in-invade ng Vikings. So, iikot ko pa kayo dito sa part ng York kasi maliit lang naman ito. So, ang ganda ng ano na to eh, Clifford Tower. So, castle nila ito. York Castle Museum. So, maliit lang itong town dito sa York. So, yung mga kalsada, makikitid. So, talagang preserve na nila yung kung ano yung panahon ng araw na kalsada. Hindi na nila binago. Walang widening na. So ito yung Merchant Adventure Hall. So ito yung discover of one of the finest medieval green halls in the world. So ito yung building niya nito. Mga luma-luma ng building. So, very interesting itong lugar ng York. So, sa mga mahihilig sa history, magandang lugar ito puntahan. So, Ghost Garden. So, ito pala talagang ano na to, history dito. Ghost and Untold Story. So, itong building pala eh, hindi lang pala ito pang turista. So may story pala talaga ito dito, yung building nito. So ayan siya, Ghost Untold Story. So pag nagpo-picture ka dyan, nagbi-video eh, hindi mo na mapapansin nandyan yung ghost katabi mo. So ito St. Mary Church ito dito sa York. So ito yung Jorvik Viking Center. So talagang sila palang ano dito nung panahon. Number 7 yung ginawang shape ng ibon. So imagine itong lugar na to, dati lugar ng mga Viking. Tapos after ng Viking, pumasok yung mga medieval. Tapos ngayon yung new generation na. Naging commercialized na yung lugar. So Ito pala ang New York na part ng England na na-invade ng Viking nung panahon. Ang yung town nila pero napaka-busy. Maraming mga turista rin. So itong lumang-luman ng church, oh. Yung altar nila, as in, napakaliit lang. Chapel lang talaga. So, yung mga building lang na lumang-luma na, oh. Yan, ginawa ng commercial. Diba? Lumang-luma yung building. So ito yung mga daanan, no? Naalala ko nung pumunta kami sa sa Rome. Ganito yung mga daanan namin doon, no? Ng mga eskinita. Oh, ito na yung tinatawag na the shambles. Yung maliliit na shambles. Ay, daanan, no? Makitid. Maliliit lang ng eskinita. So, itong lugar na ito yung tinatawag na shambles. Mga building na luma-luma ng panahon. So, hindi na talaga nila ginalaw. Kasi preserve lang nila talaga yung building nila. Ganda. Tapos ginawang commercial sa ilalim. Pinatindahan na siya. Mga shop. So, ginawang kainan nila. Nalang ginawa ng commercial. Puro eskinita. Kung napapansin yung mga bahay, tamo, iba-iba yung shape ng mga bahay nila. Yung mga hindi na even yung structure. So, preserve na lang talaga. Ayan. Ito, tabingi na. Pero preserve. Talagang very interesting talaga ang history nitong New York. Yan, ginawang commercial yung mga ilalim. Pero yung mga taas, bahay siguro yan. O ginawa na rin private na establishment. So ang tawag street nito yung The Shamble. Iba-iba na yung shape ng bahay kasi kita nyo yung shape niya, hindi na siya balance. Hindi na tingnan kasi yung lumang bahay. Itong bahay nakausli na. So pangindaan na talagang iskinita. So ito pa yung bahay na pinakaluma. Nakausli na siya. Kasi ginawang commercial sa baba.
I think, yeah, I know. I'm sat on that one.
So yan, por eskinita. Galing, talagang na-preserve nila yung structure ng lumang bahay. Daming tao. sa Venice, ganito rin ang style. Puro mga eskinita. 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 Punta na yung eskinita. Ayan. Puro ganito rin sa Venice. Doon sa Vatican, ganun din. Mga eskinita. Mas mga commercial yung mga ilalim ng bahay. Kasi mga lumang bahay na eh. So ito yung mga bahay ng mga unang tao ng panahon, yung mga medieval. Ayan. Pupunta kami dito sa kay Jorvik Vikings.
They look at you, they move their mouth, but they are not tourists. Yeah? So they don't answer your questions. The rest of us, we are alike. Yeah? Talk to us. Thank you for coming to see us. Have a wonderful time. Any questions on here?
Welcome to the Jorvik Vikings. Ayan. Talagang na-preserve nila yung ano. Preserve nila yung amoy ng Vikings dito. Talagang amoy na amoy.
Keep going, everybody. Have a wander around. Have a look at the images on the back wall. Also, the wooden timbers behind the glass partition are from a tree dated 955. They are the real timbers. Have a wander around. You'll still be able to hear me. Lovely. Wonderful, wonderful. Lovely. So, Nelly, give you a talk in a moment, an introduction. We're just waiting for one more family. Anybody got any questions? No, not yet. Do you want the microphone? Pauline, and I'm going to teach you 2 words before I say anything further. One is hello, the other one is goodbye. So I'd like you all to say it back for me. You all say Gothen Dag. Gothen Dag. That's good. That means good day to you, good day to you lovely folk. And the other one is goodbye, fare thee well. So fare thee well means I wish you well as you travel further away. That would be the shortest talk in history. And I'm going to go a little bit further. So where we are right now, you're approximately 18 foot underground. And this is a copy of the dig. There are a few real elements that are dotted around this room. Just know that the Viking or the Norse people arrived in this city, which was filled with Saxons and Angles, so Anglo-Saxon, in the year 866, the 1st of November, All Saints' Day, the day they pray for the saints and the martyrs. But the street you're on and the house that you're all near dates around about 910. So if they're arriving in 866, it's Iberacum with the Romans, Ifowich or Aethowich with the Saxons and the Angles. Eventually we're going to get Jorvik with the Vikings, which will eventually turn into York with an E. And then we go, that's one too many letters, and we knock it off. So where I'm stood, to the pushchair store door, that is the length of your house. It's a 7 metre, and to my right, 4. So 7 by 4, okay? So in a minute, I'm going to say goodbye to you, only if you remember how to say goodbye. Fare thee well. Well done. Now, do you all remember it? Well done. And how do we say hello? I'm going to teach you, and then in a moment I'm going around the corner and you can say it to me. Gothen Dag. Gothen Dag. So fare thee well, everyone. See you in a second or two. And remember, hello is always good. don't go, oi, have you got pig poo or cow poo for sale for my sofa? I say no, because you don't remember how to say hello. So see you soon, everyone. See you soon. If you have any questions.
Talagang preserve nila yung ano, yung amoy iba, no? Yung mga parang ibang damp na pag-amoy. Basa lagi.
In this multicultural society, people have different especially this one. Rubbish bits in there.
So ganito pala talaga amoy ng
It's not
mga
like
Vikings.
they threw much food in there.
Babaho.
But they probably kept animals there, such as those pigs you can see in the pen by the fence. Being built behind Indy's house. Here, the cellar is being dug out and lined with old quarries before the upper story is added. You can see a steam tool to play Nefertari by their grandmother. We found a wooden gaming area and lots of playing pieces made from bone chips of beach that have come up from the North Sea. Here, traders are unloading their goods alongside fishing raw materials from across Britain, as well as rare and valuable items from further afield were brought into Jorvik here. Iron alloy bars from Britain alongside amber, sharpening stones and wool recycle from Scandinavia, and good wine from the Rhineland. Jorvik was truly bustling, and you see more real faces like this. I built this something. The window openings are only small, so as you can see, Vikings disease, but due to its contraction. You can see it's caused the fingers on his hand to become clawed. It's a genetic disorder that runs in families, and seen old Irish all being spoken in this street. Here's a food seller trying to sell this wealthy-looking woman. Looks like she's struggling to cross the road. We only found 2 complete skeletons in the excavation. There's lots of evidence for there being a Viking-era church just behind Coppergate, and a woman with lots of beef, pork and mutton, as well as poultry and fish. Supplying this food may have been one of the reasons for the main backyard. That's in this year, but clearly used as latrines, as they were full of human waste, as well as moss, which was important in the Viking era. Iceland and Scandinavia are culturally rich in storytelling, tradition that developed in Viking times.
So ayan, kalalabas lang namin dito sa Jorvik Viking Center. So dito yung mga history ng Viking. So nung araw pala talaga na ito yung York ang na-invade nila, na tinawag na Jorvik Viking. So ngayon is York. Ito pala talagang, so itong building nito talagang kinukay nila ito, ang lalim. So nandun sa ginawa nilang ride sa baba, tapos may mga history na nakalagay. So ang ganda natin yung church dito. Ang ganda ng church dito. Ang ganda ng simbahan na to. Yan, so ginabi na naman kami ng gala dito sa York. So ang daming simbahan dito, tabi-tabi yung mga simbahan. So ito church din ito. church din, oh. Mga lumang simbahan pero ang ganda na structure. Shrine of Lady York. Church din siya. Yeah, just dito, church din ito. Yan, tapos na yung bell. So, ang laki nitong church dito sa iyo.